Are you even listening to me right now? Did you hear me? You never listen to me. Men, is this what you hear on a regular basis? Is this the response you get from your wife? Today I want to talk to you for the short time about listening to your wife. It's huge. It's something that you need to do, right? And you say, well, I am listening. I did hear you. But sometimes we say we're listening, but our wives don't believe that we're listening. Sometimes it's true that we're not really listening, but then if we are listening, we're not conveying and helping them understand that we're listening. So guess what? You hear this over and over again, but their perception is your reality. Don't forget it. If they don't think you're listening and you really are listening, then you really aren't listening, or you might as well not be. So you don't want to go into that mode where you're not listening, where you're not hearing, but you want to be in the mode where you are listening and hearing. So here's your tip for today, men. The Monday tip for a one another man. And that is seek to listen to your wife and to make sure she knows that you hear her. So the way that you're going to do this is you're going to seek to understand when you listen. Not just hear words, and it sounds like right in your ear, but you want to actually seek to understand. What is she really saying? If she's asking you to pick up your clothes, then by golly, pick up your clothes for heaven's sakes, and let her know that, hey, I heard you tell me this. I'm going to do it. So it's listening to the simple things and taking care of them, and then making sure she knows that you've heard. But then seek to understand and hear her heart, the deeper things she's asking for. And of course, that's not just like, hey, pick up your clothes, and there's no big deep heart issue there, other than the fact that I'm tired of picking up after you and you're a slob. And if you're a slob, you need to take care of that. So, but seek about the deeper issue, seeking her heart, knowing where she's coming from on things. Seek to listen to what she's feeling about things. And so, I just had to take a long time pet to the vet to be put down. Now, I grew up in the country, so this is not much of a problem. But I was kind of fond of this pet myself. And so there's a level of difficulty. But with my wife, I had to listen and I had to hear. How was she feeling about it? And hearing her heart, the deeper issue. We're in a kind of a transition of life, of empty nesting. And so she connects the animal being euthanized and put down to the empty nest. And so I need to listen to her heart because that's important to her. So if you're thinking about connecting with your wife and you really want to listen, then hear her heart and then repeat back. So for me, I had to say to Teresa, hey, what do you think of this? How you feeling with this? And then sharing back. And that's a part of listening that I would like to encourage you men to do today. And that is when you are wanting to listen to hear, this is kind of a tough one, but repeat back what you hear your wife saying. Repeat back what you hear them saying. Not in a condescending tone, not in a mocking tone, not in this kind of tone that kind of feels odd, because it can be a little awkward. So I hear you saying kind of thing. It's more of like, hey, let me see if I have this right. Are you saying this? And repeat back. Did I get that correct? You ask those questions. Repeat back. Ask if you got it. And then when she knows that you've heard her, that you understand her, you're going to have deeper connection. And you're going to have a happier wife and a happier marriage overall. So seek to hear and genuinely hear and understand and repeat back and truly listen to what she is saying. You'll go a long way in your relationship. So one another men, I challenge you, listen to when your wife says something, but then make sure she knows that you have heard her clearly. Hey, until next time, it's great to chat with you today. Make sure you, if this was helpful to you today, like this video, comment below, Random thought, whatever comes to mind, subscribe to the page. Thank you.